Dear friends, have you ever experienced that the closest relationships can also be the most challenging? That the love we cherish can sometimes face storms of misunderstanding, irritation, and pain? Today, we will reveal an ancient secret that can help you maintain calm, wisdom, and true love even during the most turbulent times. This is Stoicism in relationships. Yes, a philosophy from 2,000 years ago can not only strengthen the bond between you and your loved ones, but also provide the key to harmony that millions dream of. Please stay until the end. I promise this video can change your mindset and perhaps even the very essence of how you love. Before we begin, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each of you for your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Your support means the world to me, as it fuels my passion for creating more meaningful and valuable content. I encourage you to continue being active on the channel, as it not only benefits our community, but also gives me the confidence that we are all working together to create a space for growth and understanding. May your days be bright, and may your hearts remain open for new experiences. Now, let's delve into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Stoicism teaches us to maintain composure in even the most challenging circumstances without becoming cold or emotionless. Instead, it helps us better understand and manage our emotions rather than allowing them to control us. This is especially important in relationships where emotions can often run high. Remember any quarrel with a loved one. How often have you said things that you later regretted? How often have emotions overwhelmed reason? The Stoics say, you don't control others, you only control yourself. This principle is the key to wise love. Instead of demanding, a Stoic learns to inspire. Instead of shouting, they listen. And instead of getting offended, they look for the meaning behind others' words. Imagine a situation. Your partner says something hurtful. Instead of reacting immediately, Stoic pauses. They breathe. They look inside themselves and ask, what do I control at this moment? How can I respond with dignity, not out of fear or anger? This inner pause is a powerful tool of wisdom. It saves many relationships. The Stoic understands that anger is not caused by an external event, but by our internal interpretation of it. When we say to ourselves, he doesn't respect me or she ignores me, we create pain. However, if we ask ourselves, maybe he's just tired, or maybe she's had a bad day. Зрение мы можем открыться для сочувствия. Empathy is a bridge that can connect hearts. In relationships and life, things don't always go according to plan. Our partner may make mistakes. We may not always be perfect ourselves. This is where the Stoic practice of accepting things for what they are plays a crucial role. The Stoics believed in amor fati, which means loving your destiny. They understood that even difficult things, including the imperfections of those we love, can be opportunities for growth. One of the main principles of Stoicism is emotional control. It teaches us that we don't need to engage in arguments or try to win every time. Sometimes, the most powerful thing we can do is let go of our need to be right and simply smile, keep quiet, or even cuddle. This may take courage, but it's an act of mature love. Let's take a practical example. If your partner is running late for a meeting, you might feel irritated or resentful. However, the Stoic approach would be to calmly wait and have a cup of coffee while using the time to focus on yourself. This doesn't make you weak, it makes you free. Stoicism teaches us that other people are not our enemies and their actions are not threats. Instead, it's our reaction that can be a threat if we lose our composure. This idea can help us in conflict situations, as it reminds us to look at where we are not being free. Every time we become annoyed, it's an opportunity to see where we need to grow. There is an ancient Stoic technique that can be incredibly helpful in love. It's called premeditatio malorum, or preparatory meditation. The idea is to imagine potential difficulties in advance and prepare your mind and heart for them. For instance, you might imagine your partner being annoyed or saying something unpleasant and ask yourself how you can stay kind and supportive. This practice trains your mind in the same way physical exercise trains your body. In his writings, Seneca said that a wise person doesn't seek love, but they also don't run away from it. They allow love to be part of their life, but don't make it the only source of happiness. This is an important principle to remember. Love shouldn't become an obsession that crushes you if the other person leaves. Instead, love should be free and strong at the same time. A Stoic in a relationship is not someone who withdraws. This is someone who remains reliable even in difficult times. They do not close their heart, but rather strengthen it. They say, I choose to stay. I choose to act out of love, not fear of losing. Imagine a person who practices Stoicism every day. In the morning, they set themselves up. Today, I will be patient. Today, I will choose to understand. Throughout the day, they keep track of their thoughts. I will not let anger get the best of me. In the evening, they reflect, where did I show wisdom today? Where can I improve? This practice is the path to love, stronger than any circumstance. The Stoics also teach that each person has their own world with their own struggles and stories. If we truly love, we seek to understand that world rather than control it. We learn to listen, not to respond, but to comprehend. We abandon the fight for power and build an alliance. In a world filled with shouting and resentment, the Stoic chooses to speak softly and forgive. They do not do this because they are weak, but because they realize that life is too short to spend it in conflict. Imagine a world where both partners in a relationship live according to Stoic principles. Instead of accusing each other, they discuss their feelings in a calm and supportive manner. They know how to enjoy each other's company without losing intimacy, and they understand that happiness comes from within. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of taking responsibility for one's own emotions. The Stoic does not say, you made me feel angry, but rather, I feel angry. Why? What can I do to change that? This approach allows for a more mature and honest relationship built on understanding and trust. Rather than expecting their partner to fix their mood, the Stoic takes responsibility for their own happiness. They understand that true peace and balance come from within, and this is what attracts others to them, their calmness and inner light. Seneca wrote, true love is not manifested in passion, but in kindness and care. Stoic love is not a flash, but a fire that lasts for a long time and warms you. It does not burn, but it is a real power. It's important to understand that Stoicism doesn't negate feelings, but rather teaches us to live them deeply and not destructively. Love can be gentle even if you don't lose your head, and caring can be sincere even if you maintain your sanity. This is its wisdom. One practical technique is keeping a diary, where every evening you can ask yourself questions like, How did I show love today? Where was I patient? Where did I show weakness? This isn't condemnation, it's growth, and it helps you see your progress. You're developing yourself as a person, a partner, and a soul. The Stoics taught us to live every day as if it were our last. Imagine that tomorrow you won't be able to see your loved ones anymore. What would you tell them today? How would you feel? Would you hug them? How many things would seem insignificant, and how many would seem truly important? Stoicism in relationships is a daily choice, choosing love over anger, calm over rage, wisdom over accusations. It's not the path of perfect people, but it's the path of those who strive to become better. If you practice Stoicism at least once in your relationship, you'll see changes, maybe not immediately, but steadily and profoundly. The inner world creates the outer world. Imagine your anchor in the sea of emotions. Waves may come and go, but you remain steady. And it's this stability that brings security to your partner. Your resilience is a gift. Stoicism helps us to see the intentions behind words. Behind insults, there is often fear. Irritation can lead to pain. But if we look deeper, we can love more deeply than we resent. Don't be afraid to take the first step. Don't be afraid to show kindness. Your strength isn't in being cold, it's in being kind. And Stoicism can help us be kind consciously, maturely, and powerfully. Every day is a chance to become a better partner, to become more relaxed and loving. It's a path worth following with your heart. A Stoic in love isn't someone who demands happiness from others. They are someone who wants to be a source of happiness for their partner. This changes everything. It's mature love, freedom, and strength. To love stoically means to love deeply and freely. It means being a source of support, not a burden. This is the path of mature and conscious love, where there is no room for impulsiveness, but there is space for care, freedom, and respect. Stoicism does not make feelings cold, it makes them clearer. It does not eliminate passion, but it adds wisdom. If we start small with one calm response, one pause instead of reacting, one honest look at ourselves, we are already on our way to love that is stronger than any circumstance. After all, being stoic means being able to truly love.